Be naming names, are we not,
Yes,
Chairman?
we are. Don't interrupt me, man. You don't need to interrupt me like you did Tim Fur. You need to treat people with respect and sit up there and listen.
Our policy states that names for county employees are not to be named. You have repeatedly disregarded those rules. We've discussed them many times. If it happens again, we will ask the deputy to remove you from the chambers, and you will be banned from public comments for 90 days. If you follow the rules, then you will be fine, but you have to follow the rules. Is that appropriate, commissioners?
DSS get in-house counsel.
See, Chairman Morris, you can't hold one person to not name.
It is my right. I can say what I can say.
We have a policy that says you cannot name the
Let me
name.
get a copy of that policy. Show me. I'm going to continue to have my people march. Continue to march. Continue to
Got you, man. We're out too. I'm out too. That's wrong. We're allowing public, why y'all public officials?
Because what's happening is,
Don't be
as
public
you see, Ms.
officials.
Yost left before the truth came out.
And my heart's breaking, watching you guys violate men's rights in here. They're not breaking the law. Public servants, with your Freedom of Information Act, you guys are on public record. You can't shield each other like that. You can give each other trophies and do all that at the beginning, but you can't, unless we're breaking the law. These guys are law enforcement officers. They're not policy enforcement officers. Is my shirt too red? Am I too white? Like whatever nilly-willy policy you guys, it's the law. That's what matters. Don't reduce these men to policy. You're policy enforcement. That's not who they are. And you can't, unless we're breaking the law, you can't, no judge will ever hold that up. For a man saying some public servant's name, you're gonna have him kicked out for 90 days. It's embarrassing. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning in Buffalo. I drove here 14 hours it took me towing my dad's tractor, but I wasn't gonna miss my 3 minutes on TV. I wanna be able to see my bald spot. You know, it's really important for me to be here, Steve. That's all that matters to me. It might be a petty reason for you to be here, but I organically came here because of my taxes, and now I can't leave because of what I keep seeing. I wanna be at home right now, but I can't because you guys are totally violating people's rights. And then the thing, like, you're sitting here and tell me I have to listen to this. You give Eli Lilly accolades for private charities? You know what I get if I don't pay my taxes? I get an eviction notice. I don't get you praising me for choosing the charities that I get. If these guys are such great bastions of the community, why wouldn't they want to pay their taxes? Why wouldn't they want to give to the community? Why? It doesn't add up. You guys got to stop this madness. I'm disheveled and I'm fragmented because I'm so tired, but my son is a math teacher. You guys want to talk about vaping and bad parenting? Guess who's the worst parents? Government. Government is the absolute worst parent. My son's a math teacher. He doesn't have time to keep your kid from vaping, Mr. Wortman. That's your job. You're the parents of those children. My son, his job is to teach your kid math. You guys want to spend some more money, get some tutors. They can all wear shirts that say vaping is for dummies, but they need to be educating. They can't be in there just social like their parents. That's our jobs. And if you find children that need special help, then help them. You can't treat all the children like they have bad parents because there's some bad parents out there. That didn't work for the black community when they were the strongest family unit in the 60s, and then the government started subsidizing single motherhood, and now they're 75% homelessness. Are you not paying attention? Did you not know that Ronald Reagan said, "We're from the government and we're here to help," are some of the scariest words in the English language? You really believe those? You think that, "Oh, I'm from the government, I'm here to help." We can't stop the vaping. You're going to get all this vaping, they're going to go across the county. They're going to go to another store. You can't even keep drugs out of the prisons. Don't spend all these resources on dead ends. It's not a good idea.
And what y'all did to James Campbell was wrong.
Because like I said, if I was wrong, I'm wrong. And
Is the policy legal?
Is the policy legal?
When is a comment about an employee an attack versus when is it a criticism? Now,
I'm wrong.
It's a very fine line, and
I'm wrong.
it's a very fine line, and
that's where there's a fine line.